Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, as you may have seen over on my Instagram, I am incredibly excited for Hollow Knight Silksong to finally come out. After waiting for 3 years for information and seeing the notification on my phone absolutely made me audibly gasp. I love every second of the trailer, especially the bosses that were shown and like the music. Oh my gosh, the music is one of my favorite parts of Hollow Knight, and its sequel now. I could just listen to it for hours and probably still enjoy it as much as the first time I heard it. Of course, as an artist, and in honor of the new news, I had to do some quick fan art. It's been a long time since I did some proper art of Hollow Knight, and it felt great to jump back in. The designs are simultaneously simple and complex, and haunting and absolutely adorable. I love how they all look, with the Pale King and the White Lady being my favorites. But Hornet is the star of this show, so it's only fitting that I draw just her. For those of you who have never played this game, I urge you to click off this and play it yourself. I regrettably spoiled it for myself before playing and kinda regret it. I was able to follow a couple plot points a bit quicker, but it would have been really amazing with no spoilers and being able to piece together the story by myself. I plan to dive into Silksong with as little as information as I possibly can, and I urge that you do the same, both for Silksong and for Hollow Knight. There are spoilers ahead, and you have been warned. Now that that is out of the way, I can absolutely gush about this game without worry. Hornet always stood out to me, both in the boldness of her color palette and the design compared to the other characters, especially with her siblings and her parents. So I wanted to push that just a little bit in this drawing. I placed her in a field of flowers, the one seen in the trailer, and it helped to make the red of her color stand out just a bit more. She sits patiently awaiting someone or something, potentially Lace, to defeat in battle once again. I personally love the look of Lace and her parallels with Hornet. If Fangamer ever makes a Lace plush, I'm 100% getting it. I like how it seems like she too is a guardian, except of Farloon instead of Hollow Nest. Kind of combating this idea though, I kind of hope she's a Zote character, except this time being more of a threat. I think it would be a fun thing to see her kind of show up a couple times and like be in the background, be a couple boss fights. But I don't like really want her to be a huge part of the story. I think it'd be more fun if she was just like a background character that had a lot of character and personality, kind of becoming like a fan favorite like Zote and Tiso did. I'm kind of rambling at this point, but I absolutely cannot wait for this game. Silksong is one of the games I have been looking forward to ever since I saw it announced back in 2019. It's literally the only reason I watched the indie directs for Nintendo, which actually works in my favor as I've seen a couple games that I've actually looked into after seeing them announced. I've been trying to follow both this and Breath of the Wild 2, watching the theories for them as new info comes out, looking at all the cool fan art people have been making, and it looks like my patience has finally paid off. I am hoping desperately that in potentially less than a year, there's a good chance that I could have both of these. Until then, I'm keeping myself busy with a couple other games, like Super Mystery Dungeon for like the 1000th time, and Earthbound, which I downloaded on my 3DS just before the card transactions closed on the eShop. I also want to try and get into Undertale before the end of the year. I really enjoy the music and the little that I know about it. I absolutely loved Deltarune from what I've gotten out of it. I did unfortunately also spoil this game for me. I have a really bad habit of doing that. But the only thing that I really remember from that spoiler was that I know that Flowey and like Asriel are the same. But I have no clue of what else happens in the story or in the game. I'm waiting for the Steam Summer Sale and hopefully to get it and the OST together because I love that music so much. Fallen Down is so comforting despite the fact that I've never played this game before. That is all I have for you this week. I've tried to pull some music from the YouTube audio library that gives me like Hollow Knight vibes. So I hope that I succeeded and set up a good vibe for the rest of this video. I can't wait to see you all in the next video, but until then, bye-bye!